Welcome to another episode of Radio on the Rock, coming to you from the Logostics Cafe. Welcome. That's not just a flippant greeting. In fact, that's the word we're going to look at more deeply today. The word welcome carries profound weight in our everyday language, but when we trace it back to its biblical roots, we discover something extraordinary. The Greek word prosdechomai, pronounced pros-DEKH-oh-my, literally means to receive toward oneself, or to await with expectation. It's a word that paints a vivid picture of anticipation, of arms stretched wide, of hearts prepared to embrace what is coming. In the New Testament, we encounter this beautiful word in some of the most tender moments of Jesus' ministry. Luke chapter 15 gives us perhaps the most moving example, the parable of the prodigal son. When the wayward child returns home, broken and ashamed, his father doesn't simply acknowledge his presence. No, the father, pros-DEKH-oh-my. He receives him toward himself with overwhelming joy, running to embrace him while he's still far off. This is how our Heavenly Father welcomes us, not with reluctant tolerance or grudging acceptance, but with prosdechomai, an eager anticipatory reception that draws us close to his heart. But here's where the story takes a sobering turn. In Luke chapter 7, we see Jesus speaking about the Pharisees, and the contrast is stark. While God demonstrates prosdechomai towards sinners and outcasts, the religious leaders of the day struggled with this very concept. They questioned why Jesus would welcome tax collectors and sinners. They couldn't understand how the holy could embrace the unholy. The Pharisees had forgotten that God's welcome isn't based on our performance. It's based on his character. They had turned religion into a system of earning acceptance rather than receiving grace. Yet Jesus consistently demonstrated pros-DEKH-oh-my, welcoming those the religious establishment had written off. Today we're invited into this same divine welcome. Not because we've cleaned ourselves up or proven our worth, but because God's very nature is to receive us toward himself with open arms. The question isn't whether you're worthy of welcome. The question is whether you'll step into the embrace that's already waiting for you. Learn more about how to make that next step by visiting the Logostics.cafe and chatting with our Logostics AI transformation agent. You will be surprised how welcome you will be. Word up.